Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I'm a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. I teach online voice and piano all over the world using Zoom, FaceTime, and Skype. So if you're interested in getting some lessons, please go to my website at vocalsplendor.com. And I also have 3 new ways that you guys can interact with me besides my lessons and my YouTube. First off, I do have a Patreon, and my Patreon allows me for you guys to support me to make some videos where I cannot get monetization for. I have several different levels from $1 up to a level where you can actually get a lesson from me a month. Also, I have this website called WISIO, and WISIO is a place where you can upload a short video or audio, and I can give you direct feedback for a very nominal fee, quite less than a lesson. And the last one is I have a Facebook page, a Facebook group, I mean to say, and the Facebook group is a group to consider the interplay between spirituality and the creative arts. It's a great group. There's lots of really fun people there, and you are welcome to find all the information below in the comments. As for today, I am doing another reaction video. This time I'm reacting to one of my absolute favorite performances from Beste Zangers, of course. This time it is Rolf Sanchez with his version of Hotel California. Let's have a listen.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. And she lit up a candle, and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor, I thought I heard them say.
Okay, I'm going to stop right now just for a minute before we get to the chorus. This song was a really kind of fun and gutsy choice. Everybody knows Hotel California. It's one of those iconic songs. This was a choice for Floor Week, and Floor is a singer that sang with Nightwish, and this was one of her favorites from her family that she listened to. And what I just love about his version is that he kind of tweaked it ever so slightly to give it that nice Latin salsa feel. And I love how he just started right off on the money, on the Golden Highway, and then the band comes in. Really a gutsy way to start. And of course, Rolf is completely rock solid. Now, if you don't know who Rolf is, I didn't know him when I started watching this show. Rolf's father is from the Dominican Republic and his mother is from Holland, and so he grew up in both places, and he actually has quite a big following in Latin America. So he was also somebody who already had a following but is now getting a worldwide following. I really enjoyed all of Rolf's performances. He's rock spot on, great ear, great performer, and so let's keep going. Stop just a minute. Now, I will admit, I actually did a reaction video from Rolf about almost a month ago, right when the show was going on. And unfortunately, I had just gotten my new mic and the levels were horrible and I just couldn't upload it. I had to redo it, which I'm doing now. So it feels a little bit strange. I really like my other reaction, but hey. So one of the things that I wanted to react about Hotel California is at that time, there's a lot of discussion online that the singers were lip syncing, basically, that these were pre-recorded in the studio and they just everybody kind of faked it. So one of the things I wanted to point out with this is a great arrangement that the band, and I hope I'm going to say it right, the Mark Thistle Band, amazing group of musicians. And what happens with this show is that they start out and they know who all the singers that are going to be on the show. And each singer provides a huge list of songs that they are hoping that people can do. So you have a lot of choices, songs that they grew up with, songs that have emotional meaning, songs they may have written or performed. So this is for Floor Jansen, and so he's doing Hotel California. What's fun about this show is that they're not doing a carbon copy of the original, they're doing their own version. And so with this one, Rolf has worked with creating this more of a salsa feel for the song, which is crazy that it works so well, because the original one was definitely rock with guitars and it had this creepy vibe, and this one is creating this party vibe. Now the other thing, because people were so insisting that people were lip syncing, I wanted to do a reaction, because if you look at the guys, those horn players, what do you see right in front of them? You see the mics and their horns, but down below, right there, are iPads. And that's what a lot of musicians are using on the bandstand. What's great is that it's not in the way of their faces, but they can read these charts. Because what happened is when Rolf came to do this performance, he and or the band worked together to create charts to play these horn tracks, because they're not making it up on the spot. And again, when you go on this show, they have 4 days, and that's for all the rehearsals and all the filming. So everybody has to be on their A game, be totally prepared to put this show together. So let's keep going.
You can find it here. Her mind is Stephanie twisted. She's got the Mercedes Benz. She's got a lot of pretty, pretty boys that she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I call up the captain.
There you go. That has been stuck in my head since I very first heard it. It just is one of my favorites on this performance. That arrangement was so tight and so fun. And first of all, let's talk about Rolf. What an accomplished performer. He is simply butter on the stage, super comfortable, moves very comfortably, very engaging. He's that electric smile, and he's spot on. His ear is great. His voice has tons of control. And this song, as a performer, I would have been nervous to perform it because it just keeps going. There's not very much besides the chorus. There's the story that's constantly going. You have to really stay in the story, because I know for me, I'd probably get all the verses mixed up. It was really tough. He has obviously excellent English, and I'm impressed by these Europeans, especially him. He sings in Spanish, sings in Dutch, and he sings in English, and his English was impeccable, excellent. I heard every single word and the expression that he brought to it, and I just love the arrangement, especially in the improv section where the horns were playing and he having a little bit of fun. And that is a section, if you guys don't know, that's what we call going through the chord changes. So when they arrange the song, there's a section which allows what we call improvisation, and the horn players are basically playing over the chord changes, and they're improvising on those chord changes as the chords change. And then as soon as that was done, they went into that da 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 da. So that's where the band came in and started reading the actual notes on those iPads. So back and when this happened, people were thinking, oh no, this was recorded in the studio. Absolutely not. This was something that they had rehearsed prior, and they created the arrangement, and it's all on those iPads, and they just play it out, because that's what these quality musicians can do. And Rolf is obviously an amazing performer. He's born for the stage. He's so fun and animated, great voice. And this is a song I think is going to grow legs. I think people, the dancers, are going to take it and embrace it. It's not just this classic rock song, and now it's become something else. And that's the beauty of covers, is I think it's really fun to take a cover and then switch it up a bit. And this was just a minor switch, but it ended up becoming a major switch because it just completely shifted the feeling of the song, which is the original one was dark and creepy, because yeah, it's pretty creepy. But this one feels really fun and partyish, and exactly that's what the crowd, everybody was just enjoying it so much. And I enjoyed it too. And I've become a huge fan of Rolf as well. All the singers in the show are absolutely outstanding. I keep wanting to react to them, and never fear, I will be doing past seasons as well, but I just want to keep going with the season that I fell in love with. All right, thanks for the likes, shares, and subscribes. I so appreciate it. If you want me to do more reactions from Beste Zangers and the previous seasons, please subscribe and click on the bell, because I plan on doing exactly that. All right, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.